and welcome. My name is Debbie Reed. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you how to make this card out of the holiday catalog. We're actually casing this card. I would show you what page number it's on, but I lent my catalog to somebody and I didn't get it back yet. Anyway, the only thing I'm doing different than what's in the catalog is we're going to be adding the Merry Merlot to the sentiment base and to the card base. This is a quick and easy card. Let's get started. We're going to take a piece of mossy metal, fold it in half, score it with your bone folder, and then we're going to take a piece of the mossy metal, or not the mossy metal, the Merry Merlot, and we're going to take a piece of copper. We're going to run it through the hammered metal embossing folder. This is new in the catalog. I'm going to put it in here and run it through the Big Shot machine. And that gives us this beautiful hammered metal. We're going to glue this to our Merry Merlot piece. It's best to use your Monotombo glue for this because the texture, if you use the tape runner, it's going to actually pop off. It's not going to give it a good sticking. So the Monotombo glue comes in very handy for this part. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is flip this over, glue the base of the Merry Merlot onto the mossy metal card base. And you're going to just center it so that it's even on both sides. And it doesn't have to be exact, but that's good enough. Let me see. Pushing this off the bottom here. I'm going to have to trim this. This is a little bit off. Plus I can slide this up. Let's try this one more time. The Monotombo glue gives you a little bit of wiggle room, but I do have to trim just a tiny bit where I didn't cut this right or I didn't glue it right. Okay, there we go. All right. And now we're going to put our two strips on in the embossing folder. We're going to run these through the Big Shot machine with our label dies. And there's one. And this is the other side of the label die. These are actually beautiful. So you get an impression on the negative space and on the positive space. So you can use either or. So if you wanted to use this for this sentiment and have this be your background and have that pop up, that would be really pretty also. But we're going to just use the insides today. All right, we're going to take this and we're going to use our soft suede and we're going to stamp the Holly Jolly on here. And where did my Holly Jolly go? There we are. Put that in the soft suede. You're going to stamp this a little to the right because you're going to want to put your holly on there. So we're stamping it to the right so that the holly will fit on this other side. There we go. And then we are going to take a scrap piece of paper and we're going to stamp the holly leaves and the sentiment. We're going to stamp the holly leaves in the Memento black ink. Let me get this all out of my way so you can see what I'm doing. We're stamping 4 of these. Not 4, we're stamping 3 of them, sorry. And then we're stamping the 4th thing, which is the little sentiment, and it's going to be in the Pretty Peacock. And we'll put that right there. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is color the holly berry. And what I did to color those is I used our blends, and I'll just show you real quick. The colors that I used are the Poppy Light and the Poppy Dark. And what I did is to give it a little highlight spot, I just colored a little bit where they have the dots on here. My cold is making me sound like a retard. And then you're going to just color around the berries. Just like that. And then to do the leaves, sometimes I like to take a little bit of yellow. Just throw some yellow down. And then do a little bit of the black, or not black, the green to do the veins of the leaves. And then you're going to take a light color and just blend it all out. And this one is running out of ink because I've used it too much, so we'll use this one. And just throw some extra color in here. You don't have to be too crazy with it either. It's just whatever you choose to do. So this marker has definitely had its better days. But you're just spreading out that color that you just put down. And then when it dries, you get a duotone. I'm not going to have you sit and watch me color all these. I actually pre-colored some. So now you would end up with that. And then you're going to fussy cut the leaves out. When you cut the leaves, you're going to actually turn your paper, not your scissors, and you're going to just kind of turn your paper as you're cutting, and these cut out very, very easy and very quickly. And I'm not going to have you watch me do this either, so I did pre-cut those out already. So I have those pre-cut, and then you're going to cut the little sentiment out. That's an easy cut, and I cut that out already. And now we're going to glue this little piece to a strip of Merlot. And I'm going to just put a little bit of glue down on this piece of paper. See if that'll fit perfect. So that I don't make a big mess. It's easier to just put the glue down on the paper and then put your little strip on there. And just give it a little edge. Like that. And then we'll just cut this piece off. And cut right there. Nothing big there. Okay. And now to put the card together. So we're going to take our Jolly and Be Jolly this season. We're going to glue this onto our Merry Merlot label die. Put that down just like that. And this card goes together super, super quick. Okay, now we're going to take our piece of Designer Series paper. We're going to put it through our punch and line it up on the bottom edge. I didn't cut this large enough, so I have to do it this way. And then when you get it lined up, you punch and you get that nice little flagged edge. We're going to put this up about a ½ inch from the bottom. And it's going to go this way. So put a little bit of glue on this paper and glue it down. And probably right there looks good to me. There we go. And now we're going to glue down our Holly Jolly. And put it about right there. I put this down so that the copper shows on both sides. Okay, now we're going to take our pieces of holly that we did. We're going to put these on dimensionals, 2 of them. Just kind of for placement, just laying these here, just to kind of have an idea what I'm going to do here. That looks good. So we're going to put this on a dimensional. And we only need to, put one on the leaves and maybe one more on the berry. I'm going to use the little mini for the berry. Let's put a little mini one right there. Okay, take the labels off. All right. We'll place this on here like so. And then we're going to glue this one down. So put a little bit of glue This is a new bottle, so it's oozing out pretty quick here. Don't want it to ooze so quick, but okay, I'm going to put that on there like so. We're going to put some more dimensionals on this one on each leaf, and another mini on the berry. These little minis are so great. Okay, take the labels off. And I can see I put this one on wrong. It's hanging off the edge. We're going to just move it. There we go. All right. And put that about like that. Let's come up a tiny. Okay. About, that's too, hold on. Okay, we're going to put it up like this. I want this to angle. My goodness. Okay, like that. Then we're going to take our little piece that we just cut, and we're going to add that on here. I think I'm going to put this with the little mini, put 3 little mini dimensionals on here. Okay. Taking off the labels. The tab is off the back. Oh dear. Okay, and now we're going to place this about, I don't like this right there. Hold on, just tweaking this a little. Okay, I'm going to put this down like so. Let's see. All right, that looks good. All right, and there is the front of our card. Now for the inside of the card, we're going to take Mary Merlot, and we're going to stamp the sentiment in the Mary Merlot, about right there. And then we're going to take our Mossy Meadow, and there's the little tree in the sentiment set. We're going to come in a tiny bit from the left, and we're going to stamp the tree and then stamp it off again. Okay, and then we're going to take a little piece of the copper, and it looks to me like I don't have the little copper strip, so I'll just show you what the inside is supposed to look like. And you would glue the paper and put your little copper strip down, and this is what the inside of the sentiment it looks like. So there's the outside of the card and the inside. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked the card. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos, hit the little bell to the right. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a wonderful day. Make something uniquely yours. Thanks for watching. Bye.